I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the pre-show where Keeping It Real goes right. Welcome back. Real Take Wrestling pre-show WWE Payback. Not going to call it a kickoff show for very obvious reasons. We got a lot to talk about today. Of course, in the midst of All In last week, All Out this week, and all the stuff that's happened in AEW, WWE's kind of gotten a little bit lost in the fold as far as wrestling media goes. But there is a big show tonight, WWE Payback. It is going to feature some really cool matches that I haven't talked about yet on the channel, so I wanted to have an opportunity to really talk about them and share my thoughts on what I think is going to happen, and I want to hear from you guys. If you guys have thoughts on tonight's show, let me know in the chat. Please, 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 if you haven't already done so, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hitting that like button really helps the channel grow. It helps more people see the stream, see the wonderful content that I'm putting out, and also just grows, enlarges. It enlarges. This is a very Vince McMahon type of thing to say. It doesn't grow, it enlarges it. That was very loud. I apologize. We're going to turn me down a little bit. Of course, I am in Chicago, Illinois tonight for AEW All Out Weekend. Going to Collision tonight. It's going to be a fun time. If you're going to be there, be sure to pop in, say hello. But let's talk AEW, let's talk AEW. We're going to be talking AEW a lot over the next 2 days, but let's talk WWE Payback. By the way, if the stream goes out for whatever reason, it ain't me. I blame the Hilton's Wi-Fi completely. So fingers crossed, though, for the Hilton Wi-Fi here tonight. So, WWE, I almost did it again. A lot of AEW talk this week. So, WWE Payback, featuring some really cool matches, like I said. The one I'm most excited for, though, Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. steel cage. This feud has had a lot of ups and downs. I wasn't the biggest fan of Trish Stratus's promos, if I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that, this wasn't necessarily, I also thought that, there wasn't necessarily a good reason for Trish to turn on Becky, other than, they could have made it more clear with her saying, "You might be the best of this generation. People call you the best of this generation. I'm the best of every generation." I feel like that could have been said in a more clear and concise way, instead of Trish, not really having a very clear reason as to why she hated Becky Lynch. Regardless, the match itself, I feel like, is going to be good. Trish Stratus, one of the best of all time. Becky Lynch, you ask me, pound for pound, one of the best to do this. I don't mean men, women, whatever. This professional wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever you call it, she's a top dog in this. And I really think that Lynch and Stratus could make a lot of awesome moments in this match. Like, this is a steel cage match between these two. Trish Stratus' first steel cage match ever. If I were honestly, if I were running this show, this match would go on last over the World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Just because I think, this is a hotter feud right now. I think that, Becky Lynch, you could argue, is kind of carrying this. And this is Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch. Finally, the match with no interference, the match to end this godforsaken feud. That, the question is out there: who is the best? Who's better, Becky Lynch or Trish Stratus? If you ask me, all time, I think Becky Lynch might be one of the best of all time as far as anything goes. But it's a bit of it's an interesting circumstance that WWE finds themselves in tonight. But yeah, I'm excited for this match. Of course, I think Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus gonna be great. Should I just hold the mic? Is that better? Can people hear me better if I hold the mic? Maybe. If you don't, or if it's worse, let me know. I try not to hold the mic, or I was trying not to hold the mic because oh, well, this is interesting. You see, the things I find out. Well, this is why we test things out on the road, guys. This was honestly supposed to be a test stream. This technically is a test stream. I just wanted to see if the Wi-Fi would hold up, which it's doing beautifully. I'm actually shocked how good the Wi-Fi is holding up, honestly. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to the Hilton. I'm not even paying for this Wi-Fi. Shout out to the Hilton for this. Um, all right, guys. So Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. Very excited for that match. Of course, there is the World's Heavyweight Championship on the line. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth freaking Rollins. um, I feel like I should be more excited about this match. I'm a big fan of Seth Rollins and this character, this version of Seth Rollins. I like this version of Rollins way better than I liked, the Monday Night Messiah. Bow to me, I am Seth Rollins. um, which might get me blocked on Twitter by Seth Rollins if I get big enough. Um, yeah, this is going to be this is one of those things where the result going into it, but the match is also going to be good. Rollins versus Nakamura is going to deliver. They're going to go and go probably 20, 25 minutes, have a very, very good match, and Rollins is going to win. People are out there saying, I want Nakamura to win. Don't get me wrong. I would love Shinsuke Nakamura to get a win and get a world title in WWE. The world title that you could say he was robbed of when he didn't go and beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. And while I want that to happen, while the fan in me would love nothing more than to see Shinsuke Nakamura hit the Kinshasa on Rollins, hit that 1, 2, 3, and pick up that world title, I just don't think it's in the cards, unfortunately. I think that like not speaking from a kayfabe standpoint, like speaking strictly from a booking standpoint, I just don't see them going with him. If they do, it could make for some interesting storytelling, and it could make for an interesting run. I would love to see Nakamura, especially this Nakamura. Like this heel Nakamura is different. Like I will say this: the heel Nakamura that showed up in 2018 that just like kicked AJ Styles and the you know what's. It was fine, but I was like, look, he's a bit of a joke. This is more serious. Like he's kind of he's being Nakamura, but he's a heel, and he's not like throwing in like these random like little I'm like these random little funny like lines or whatever in there. No, he's just being Nakamura. He's being the charismatic, naturally funny. They're not forcing the funniness down your throat. But he's being naturally funny. He's beating the crap out of Seth Rollins at every single turn. Like he's just attacking him relentlessly. Um, yeah. So I have high hopes for this match. I think that the pay per view itself is really built on three matches. It's this match. It's Becky versus Trish, and it's also that tag team match, Owens and Zayn versus the Judgment Day. And then that's not to speak ill of anyone else who's having a match. I think LA Knight versus The Miz is fine. It's going to progress LA Knight's feud with him. I think it's going to give LA Knight a big win in a feud again. So like that's cool. But it really they're not going to go out there and have a barn burner of a match. I will say after LA Knight's promo, 2 weeks ago or last week on SmackDown, not yesterday, but last week when he when he made fun of the Miz and the way he talks, like that was hilarious to me when he just goes, "All right, you think I'm better than?" Wait, whoa, 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 a little too much bass in my voice. I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. Like when he started roasting the Miz, doing that with that whack impersonation, I was like, okay, this is good. This is fine. This is gonna lead to a match. Knight's gonna pick up the dub, and hopefully he's gonna move on to bigger and better things. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit more because my plosives and all that seem to be a lot. I apologize for that. Um, yeah. So LA Knight versus Miz is gonna be fine. I think Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory, United States Championship on the line. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this other than it's going to be a fine match. I expect Ray to pick up the victory. It would be, I mean, the only reason you'd go back to Austin Theory at this point is because you have zero idea what else to do with him. And I kind of like was thinking about this earlier, and I was like, there isn't much for Austin Theory to do unless he has that championship. Because what are you gonna do? He's not he's not a great promo. Um, he's a fine wrestler. He's good in the ring. I will say that, but he's kind of cold right now, and that's the worst thing you could be as a young wrestler who's been given the amount of TV time as Austin Theory has. You don't want to be cold. You don't want to go out there and get the anti pop, which is what Austin Theory's been getting lately. Like you'll see the smattering of boos, but no one really cares. Like when Austin Theory comes on your screen, or if you're in the arena and Austin Theory comes in, you're going to the hot dog line, you're going to the pizza line, you're going to merch. Like he's definitely not even as over as he used to be. Like there were Austin Theory defenders who used to be all up in my mentions talking about Austin. Wait, hold up. Got to do the voice.
Austin Theory is actually the next big thing. I think he should be the one to beat Roman Reigns.
And it's just ridiculous on face value and even when you give it 3 seconds of thought, right? Um. So yeah, no. Austin Theory. What else do you do with him? I don't know. Could you build him up and create a character that's completely different than what he is now? Yes, it's the best thing to do for him. How do you make people care? That's the question that Triple H really needs to answer because he at the end of the day is responsible for booking this. How do you make people care one way or another about Austin Theory? Because right now they don't. And you know, having the U.S. title for a long time was just a way to kind of keep. I feel like it was like a way to keep him on TV because you didn't really have anything else. Like they tried to tell the story of Austin Theory. He's big, bad, bearded, ready to go, and he may have cashed in his money in the bank and lost, guys, on the U.S. Championship in a ridiculous match. But he's serious now. He is he's super serial. All right, on some Al Gore shiznit. Um, and here we are, and that didn't work. It didn't hit. Like you, and you could have told that story. You could have told that story way better than WWE did. I just don't think that the attention, I mean, like I'm not. It's not even a matter of thinking. Like the amount of the correct amount of attention was not given to the reconstruction of Austin Theory after they deconstructed his entire push. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I hope that they find a way to make people care about him. Maybe you put him back with Gargano and Candice LeRae and you reunite the way. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe Austin Theory goes into a tag team and has someone to carry him. Like, I will say this, right? And I think Austin Theory does have something about him that, like, he has potential. I just think you need to put him with someone who has the ability to talk, while Austin Theory can be the second guy in that tag team, and eventually like get better. I think like someone who he could have like a natural tag team with is Grayson Waller. As much as I've like praised Grayson Waller on this show or on this channel, I should say, as much as I've said that Grayson Waller is like I think really what Austin Theory should have been. I think those two together and telling that story of like these two young, cocky, brash guys coming in and beating John Cena at Mania, having matches with Edge at Madison Square Garden, like all the stuff that they've accomplished this early in their wrestling slash WWE careers. Come in, have them be a tag team. Have Grayson Waller be the guy cutting promos. Have Austin Theory being the guy who's standing in the background, who, when he needs to beat people up, he can beat people up. Like, that could be a way to, one, elevate Grayson Waller a little bit more, give him, not just like another story and maybe be able to use him in the tag team division instead of single stuff, but also for Austin Theory, more importantly, make him matter, make people care about him because people care about Grayson Waller. He gets boos, but like people think he's entertaining because he's one of the best promos in the company right now. So for me, like that's one thing you could do. Alternatively, one of my friends texted me earlier and was like, they should put Austin Theory in the Hurt Business, and I was like, sir, sir, what? But then I thought about it and I was like, you know, crazier things have happened. But I mean, I don't see him joining the Hurt Business. I don't like it's not the worst idea, but it's like, I don't know about all that. Um, Especially because like he'd just be like another guy in that group. Like at least with like a tag team, it's like the attention is split 50-50. When you got to split your attention between Bobby Lashley and uh, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, it's just like, what are you gonna do? Austin Theory's gonna get so lost in the shuffle. He's gonna be the Mark Jindrak of that group. Remember when Mark Jindrak was supposed to join Evolution, and then Triple H is just like, I don't like the way he looks. The big guy, Batista. He looks good. I could beat him. I'm Triple H. Jesus, I'm never getting a Triple H interview. Um, yep. So yeah, Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. I don't know what they're doing with him, honestly. Like the LWO is over. I will say. Like I think it's cool that he's getting a U.S. title run. But I think he beats Austin Theory tonight. It could go the other way, but I think he beats him tonight, and yeah, he retains. Raquel Rodriguez as Michael Cole would say, Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley for Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship. Okay, Rhea Ripley is probably the most believable women's champion most believable champion that WWE have had since Ronda Rousey's first women's title run. Because she is just like this version of Ronda Rousey is not just the best version of Ronda Rousey. Sorry, Rhea Ripley, RRs, my bad. This version of Rhea Ripley, in my opinion, is a lot of RRs though in WWE. You got Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Ronda Rousey, a lot of RRs in that company. Anyway, got distracted. Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez. I think Rhea Ripley has been one of the most believable champions that WWE's had in recent memory. When she gets out there and in front of a crowd, she not only commands respect as far as a performer, but she commands respect like her character legitimately commands her character and what what she's doing now compared to like what she was doing even in NXT or back when she came to the main roster. It's like night and day. And I'm not saying that it was bad in NXT or anything like that, but it was just kind of like, okay, she's a strong woman who beats people up. Cool. What else is there? And they've added so many elements, and Rhea Ripley has added so many elements to this character, not just the Dom stuff, but really putting yourself in front of it and making the Judgment Day is a group that should have worked on paper, but for whatever reason it was kind of fledgling a little bit there. But Rhea Ripley and to some extent Dominic Mysterio really helped rejuvenate that group and change the perception that many fans had about it. Ripley has been, in my opinion, the leader of the group. That's the way I view it. I think she's whenever the group gets lost, whenever the group starts arguing, whenever things break down, she's the glue. She's the leader. They follow her direction. Sure, does Finn give out orders from time to time? Sure. Does Dom kind of Dom doesn't. No, he's Dom. He doesn't order anyone around. But does Damian Priest command respect in that group? Absolutely. But for me, I view Rhea Ripley as the leader of that group, and here's the kicker, guys. It's a group of guys, and Rhea Ripley is the lone woman. That is it. And especially to be viewed in a sport like wrestling that is as male dominated and has a male dominated fan base and has been historically is male dominated and had that perception of male domination as professional wrestling has. For that to be believable, for that to be as over as it is a testament to not only the work that the creative has done for Rhea Ripley, but to Rhea Ripley. She has made this work. She's in some ways she's broken barriers, genuinely, and it's awesome. So shout out to Rhea Ripley. She's an awesome champion as well, and she's gonna retain tonight. I like Raquel Rodriguez. I don't like her character on the main roster, because I don't get the back stuff. I'm gonna be totally sure, it's impressive. I'm sure there are people who find that to be very impressive, but I'm also okay, can she do something else other than be happy? But can we do something I don't know. It actually the interesting thing is my problem with Raquel Rodriguez now is the same problem I had with Rhea Ripley before the Judgment Day. It was kind of I know she's really good. I just kind of want to see some character development. That was it. And they did that with Rhea Ripley. They can 100% do it with Raquel Rodriguez, and Raquel Rodriguez is capable of doing it. She had a character in NXT. People forget. But ever since she got on the main roster, I feel like she's lost something. I don't know what you would do. Of course, that's not my job to really figure that out. That's WWE's job to figure it out. But, I think there's definitely more they could be doing with, as Michael Cole would say, Raquel Rodriguez. So, yeah, Rhea Ripley retains in that match. Guys, by the way, just joining us, welcome. I am, again, not in the home studio. I am here live, Chicago, Illinois. I am going to AEW All Out tomorrow night. Going to be heading to Collision in just about a few hours. And I'm solely going to Collision just to see what the hell's going on with this Dennis Rodman thing. Yeah. Other than that, like I was like, I'm probably not gonna go. I had plans made, but then I was like, Dennis Rodman. All right, we'll buy Tony Khan. Call me a mark. We'll get a ticket and we'll go. We'll see what happens. So yes. Anyway, regardless, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to make sure your question or statement is read out or answered on the air, leave a super chat. Super chats are a great way to support the channel and make sure your voice is heard. Talked about almost all these matches. The only one I have not even really touched on, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defending their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships against Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day in a Steel City street fight. Hell yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is going to be absolutely unhinged for however long that match goes on, because not only do you have, the championships on the line, you have four of the best performers in the world in this match. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, like they main evented Mania. We know what they're about. Finn Balor is probably WWE's biggest, I want to say like the biggest missed opportunity, because he was so good. If he never got injured, if Finn Balor never got injured in 2016, I don't know what the landscape of wrestling would be, genuinely. Because the way they were pushing him in 2016, the way they had gone all in, pardon the pun, on him, it was, I had never seen anything like it, and I still have not seen anything like it. For someone to come in as fresh to the main roster as he is or was, and to be like, I'm not saying this to try to make it hyperbolic, but the way they presented him in his first run on Raw in 2016, it had elements of when Brock Lesnar got called up. Like, I'm talking about that rocket ship to the top. He beats everyone. Like, that's what happened with Finn when he first got on the scene, and then obviously he had the injury when he became the first ever Universal Champion, and now he's really good. He's upper mid card, but you have him. You have Damian Priest, also known as Punishment Martinez in ROH. This is like the first match where I think the undisputed tag team belts for Sami and Kevin are like really in jeopardy. And I also say this knowing that there is the storyline of Finn Balor and Damian Priest. There's a little dissension there. They're doing a little thing with JD McDonough. So, like, I would say, like, the most likely outcome is probably Balor and Priest having some dissension and then losing the match, and then, having a schmoz afterwards, breaking up. McDonough shows up and, like, beats the crap out of Balor or something. But at the same time, I'm like, man, you got Dominic Mysterio as the North American champion. Rhea Ripley is the women's world champion, just dominating. And if you were able to add Finn Balor and Damian Priest as the tag team champions, you could do a breakup angle with them losing the belts, and that angle would mean more because you had seen them win the belts, and there's a reason for Priest and Balor to be both pissed, because hey, you cost us the belt, you cost me my belt. Like, there's a lot you could do there. I think you could definitely stretch this out. I would like to see it stretched out a little bit. And that visual too. It would kind of like it would cement the Judgment Day. Like, think about that visual. All of them holding up belts. It would honestly, like, what would be really cool is if the tag team title match goes on last and Balor and Priest win, or not even last. Actually, I think it would be coolest if it got on last, right? So imagine that match goes on last, Balor and Priest win, and at the entrance ramp, You have all 4 members of the Judgment Day kind of calling back to the end of Armageddon 2003 when Evolution stood on the ramp at the end of the show and held up their belts. Like, you could do a callback to that. It could be a really cool visual and like an all-time visual. And like, you could still tell the story of Balor and Priest, like, dissension. Like, there's, like I said, there's a lot of avenues this could take. For me, the matches I'm most excited about are this match, Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus in steel cage, and Rollins Nakamura. I think those are 3 really good matches. The tag team match and Becky Lynch and Trish are like prime time matches for me. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, fun times. I am not going to be able to watch the show live. I will say that. Since I'm going to Collision. I'll check it out tonight. There will be a review up on the channel tomorrow at some point. We will also be doing an AEW All Out live post show tomorrow. After the show, it's going to be a little delayed because I literally have to make my way somehow down from the United Center to my hotel. So it'll probably be maybe 30 minutes after, hopefully. 30 minutes after the show goes out. Not even 30. It's going to be a little longer than that. Sometime after the show goes off the air, I will be doing a live post show. Yeah, fun times. Fun times. Anyway, this has been fun. Nice. I really do like these like more casual pre-shows. Again, did not call this a kickoff for very obvious reasons. Do not sue me, WWE. Anyway, guys, this has been fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed this as well. Until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway.